The benefits of lower energy prices are really priced in on a day like today. We see the benefits certainly in retail sales. We see the benefits in the consumer behavior as measured in today's data. But I think the negatives, the implications, are really not priced in at this level. And investors remain in denial about the consequences of lower energy prices. Certainly the geopolitical concerns are very well documented. But I think when we look at CapEx, we'll start to see that show up next year. It could be as much as a third of CapEx is affected in some way by lower energy prices. Certainly it becomes an energy producer versus an energy importer story. And if we look at countries that are net importers to energy, whether it's South Korea, Japan, India, those are really going to be beneficiaries. But if you're a Texas home builder, go back to 1986, the last time you had an energy bust of this magnitude, those were tough times. It took 10 years to dig yourself out of that hole. And I think that's the story we could have. This is a very redistributionist story, and this is really going to benefit the consumer, but it's going to impact corporate profits. Don't forget, you have an energy story impacting CapEx, impacting a lot of things in the economy.
Larry,
at the same time, you have a stronger dollar going into next year, will affect corporate profits for many companies.
Larry, here's what I wonder, though. All the negative impacts that I'm hearing about are pretty micro. They're regional. Texas is going to have some trouble. Other areas that are energy producers. But the benefits are so macro. Doesn't that matter?
It's a great point, and I think we don't want to gloss over the fact that, look, it could be as much as 15 to 20% of the high yield market is affected by energy, and a lot of the bonds that were sold in the last 2 years by Wall Street are underwater. So if you can't make your debt service, it starts to affect the credit markets, and everything revolves around the credit markets. You could argue that it's isolated to the Dakotas and Texas, places where you got shale drilling, but don't forget Canada's a big trading partner. Canada is directly affected by what's going on. Mexico, big trading partner. Look, you may not have a pipeline running through New Jersey, but the steel's made in Ohio, right? So it affects a lot of places. The U.S. has had a great energy boom in the last couple of years. The story's not dead, but it may go on hiatus for a couple of years. Again, it's a long drink of water that you have to take to get back to an energy boom when you've drilled a lot of holes and the holes are not profitable. You're going to pump the oil, no question. But yes.
I mean, New Jersey's a beautiful state, but occasionally it smells like we have a pipeline running through New Jersey. Thanks for joining us, guys.